Okay, people, I found an article I want to share with you. I found it at sott.net, SOTT.net. 10 examples that should convince anyone that we no longer live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'll leave the link down below because I'm sure the video quality is not that great. And I'm just going to read to you very quickly the 10 that they list. And some of these you've seen on the news. I've seen them on the news. Mainstream media, so let me just go through them quickly. According to the ACLU, state police in Michigan are using extraction devices to download data from the cell phones of motorists that they pull over. This is taking place even if those pulled over are not accused of doing anything wrong. I won't read you the whole thing. You can read the details when you click the article. I'll leave the link below, like I said. Number 2. In the state of New York, the Department of Health has designated wiffle ball, dodgeball, kickball, freeze tag, red rover, frisbee tossing, and tug of war as risky recreational activities. Any organization or program that allows kids to enjoy these games during the summer will now be subject to strict government regulation, according to the New York Daily News. Number 3. At one public school in the Chicago area, children have been banned from bringing their lunches from home. Yes, you read that correctly. Students at that particular school are absolutely prohibited from bringing lunches from home. Instead, it is mandatory that they eat the food that the school cafeteria serves. Number 4. Would you like to have your face scanned and your ID recorded every time you attend a public event? Don't laugh. The San Francisco Entertainment Commission is actually proposing a new rule which would require all venues with an occupancy of over 100 people to record the faces of all patrons and employees and scan their IDs for storage in a database, which they must hand over to law enforcement on request. Number 5. In Delaware, police and state government officials recently tore a basketball hoop right out of a family's front yard and carted it away because it was too close to the street. They even extracted the pole for the basketball hoop out of the ground and took that away too. And there's a video, it's all over YouTube, about this. I think it's in my favorite section. I'll see if I can find the link for that as well. In Missouri, of all places, 2 young girls named Abigail and Caitlin Mills were recently taught a lesson on how to be good citizens in the emerging totalitarian control grid going up all over the U.S. After complaint from a neighbor, the city of Hazelwood cracked down on the 2 girls and told them that they must stop selling Girl Scout cookies in their own front yard. And there are also links in these this list that you can click on. Number 7. As I have written about previously, federal bureaucrats have outlawed the incandescent light bulbs that we grew up with, and will be forcing us to switch over to new CFL, compact fluorescent lamp light bulbs, that are more expensive and that are actually worse for the environment. One new study conducted by scientists in Germany has shown that the new CFL light bulbs that we are being forced to use contain poisonous carcinogens that are likely causing cancer. In fact, the German scientists say that these CFL bulbs should be kept as far away as possible from the human environment. If it's the bulbs that I'm thinking of, these bulbs have mercury in them, and I remember when they first came up, they were sending them home with children. Not wrapped in anything particularly safe. They could have just smashed them on the ground, they had no idea how dangerous they were. Nobody did. Many states are aggressively seizing unclaimed safe deposit boxes and are selling off the contents and using the money to pay state government bills. In the state of California, they are now going after safe deposit boxes if the owners have had no contact with the bank for just 3 years. Other states are being nearly as aggressive. If you have a safe deposit box that you have not opened in a while, you need to go check on it right away. Number 9. One Mississippi state judge recently issued an order for state officials to gather and deliver to him the names of every single child that is being homeschooled in the state. The frightening thing is that the judge did this all on his own. Nobody requested this information, and there is no case pending for which this information would be required. Number 10, the TSA had promised that they were going to stop groping little children at airports, but apparently that is not the case. For example, one 6-year-old little girl made headlines recently when a TSA worker touched all her private areas before allowing her to get on an airplane. Her parents were forced to stand aside and watch this outrage take place, and that video has been all over TV. So there's a lot out there, people, and I hope you're really paying attention to what's going on. All right.